Vert Shock is considered one of the simplest and fastest techniques to raise vertical jump results. It is a revolutionary vertical jump training course developed by Adam Foker and legendary basketball player Justin Jus Fly, Darlington. The program's approach is claimed to be new and distinct compared to conventional vertical jumping training. Interestingly, it includes a full money-back guarantee with a promise to give users significant improvements in the shortest time possible. After 6 years on the market, it has widely been confirmed to be reliable, with thousands of users showing increases of 9 to 15 in their vertical jump after 2 months. Is there any truth behind the review? How could Adam Foker be so confident to make such an insane promise? Let's discuss that in today's article. The program is a step-by-step, 3-phase system dedicated to helping sports players become more explosive by developing their vertical leap. Through an 8-week course, it promises to improve your jump by 8 to 15, so you can dunk in no time. The creator's bold words make this training sounds just like a fairy tale or a magical pill. However, wherever I looked, the program had positive reviews and seemed to work for tons of users. Furthermore, I was intrigued to look into the program because of the people behind it, Adam Foker and Justin Jus Fly. Such big names wouldn't sacrifice their reputation on a hyped product, I thought. The Vert Shock's magic spell happens through particular high-intensity and impact exercises that target your neural system, specifically those in your thighs and legs. It uses sophisticated plyometric training and workouts that specifically concentrate on the fast twitch, type 2 fibers. The principle behind this approach is a basic one. The quicker the muscles work, the more energy you're going to produce, and the higher your vertical jump will be. Will it be effective for you? Just like some people that might have dreamt of having a great jump with magical sneakers, the training is no miracle pill. Being able to dunk is something that takes a lot of preparation and commitment. To get results like people in the Vert Shock review, you have to be actively engaged in a process that lasts for 2 months. Throughout the journey, you have to obey the guidelines, diet, and workouts. If you want to see the outcome, there's no other choice than to try and see. Once you throw your entire self into it, you're sure to get the award, and it would be so incredible. How many inches can you increase? They state that you will gain from 9 to 15 inches on your vertical jump through their program on the box. Well, a 9 to 15 increase is feasible for some people, but I would still warn others who are expecting it to happen. The reason is that there are 3 variables at stake when it comes to the vertical jump, and only 2 of which are covered in the program: nutrition and workout. Genetic factors are the third one, which cannot be changed through eating or training, at least in the current time with our current technology and knowledge. Your genes decide a small part of your ability in some sports, but a considerable part in others like distance running, marathon, and vertical jump. People need to accept the truth that some of us can't jump high like others. With that being said, if your gene doesn't allow it, you won't find yourself in the group that gains 9 to 15 from training. But otherwise, I am sure that if you take this course and follow it wisely, you can see a significant improvement in your vertical leap. In the meantime, don't be entirely disappointed if you were expecting to dunk during the course and then still can't reach the rim. Our reviews prove that it also benefits you in other positions on the court that is perhaps more important than just dunking. The first step of the training program you shouldn't skip is to run over the brief overview, guidelines for Vert Shock workouts, and the image library. All these parts of the introduction are extremely relevant as it sets the cornerstone for properly completing Vert Shock. Also, make sure to go through every video tutorial so you can do the exercises correctly. There are also some simple nutritional suggestions from the course to help you function at your peak, no matter in which physical edition you are. These diet tips are often viewed as non-essential, but from my own experience, proper nutrition is indispensable if you want the maximum results. 8 weeks to dunk. When you get to the core of the method, you can soon find that it is split into 3 phases: pre-shock, shock, and post-shock. Each of them has its specialized purpose, so it's essential to complete every stage before moving to the next to avoid injuries or overtraining. Pre-shock phase. The first week out of 8 is the pre-shock phase. The purpose of this phase is to help you get familiar with some of the routines you're going to do for the 8 weeks, allowing your physical body to step straight into the next phase. Thanks to this phase, your muscles will be ready to perform more intense exercises afterward. Although it is just designed as a preparation step, what's cool is that many participants have increased their vertical up to 3 inches in this pre-shock phase alone. Shock phase.
This is the heart of the Fulker system. The shock period starts right after the pre-shock and lasts for 6 weeks. Vert Shock Week 2 is where the regimen first gets moving, since you're going to perform a lot of plyometric and calisthenic workouts with some running thrown in as well.
During the shock period, you're going to work 5 days a week. The 2 remaining days are strictly reserved for relaxation and regeneration. These exercises and workouts aim to trigger and reinforce your type 2 muscle fibers, which you use for quick movements such as a vertical jump.
To get the best out of the method, you would need to perform any workout with 100% commitment and meet the recovery instructions. If you disobey any of the guidelines, you won't see the full vertical benefits. Vert Shock offers you resources, but you need to be the one who utilizes it to push your vertical jump to the next level.
Post-shock phase. The final week of the plan is called the post-shock phase, which intends to reinforce your gains and enable your muscles to continue recovery from the intense shock phase. Since you've done hard work for the last 6 weeks, you won't make any incremental progress in the pre-shock phase. However, if you completed the course as Adam designed, you'll be satisfied with your performance at this point. Maintenance phase.
Once you've completed your 2-month journey with Vert Shock, you're in the maintenance phase where you can enjoy the result, but also do some work to keep it there. There are workouts for you to do once a week, with 3 separate routines to alternate. The maintenance workouts aim to protect your gains, so you won't risk everything you've achieved through determination and hard work.
With no lifting included, it comes in handy on one side since many users don't have a gym card or don't want to include bodybuilding. On the other side, many users are keen to incorporate bodybuilding with vertical jump training. They appreciate how necessary bodybuilding is to their sports career or personal needs just as much as adding some more inches to their vertical jump. Be aware of this. Adam Fulker has developed a separate module for these users called the complex training routines. This particular routine consists of weightlifting exercises for your core muscles, such as your quadriceps, hamstrings, and lower back.
One note is that this is not the typical bodybuilding routine, as you see in the gym. These are jump-oriented exercises, and there are reasons why Adam Fulker calls them complex training. They are designed more like supersets blended in with plyometric training to ensure that your muscles can transform into explosive power.
The complex training routines takes you only less than an hour a week with just 2 sessions to finish. My advice is that if you have a gym card and you have enough time for it, then you should include these exercises in your schedule. The reason is that a few more muscles are never bad, both in sport and in your personal life. Also, strength training has been proved time after time to benefit the vertical jump. Overall, I am happy with the outcomes I've got from Vert Shock. I gained 12 inches and can efficiently deliver a dunk now. The program did it, and that's just crazy for me. Nothing I've achieved in the past has been that fantastic, none of them. After my review, my brother took the time to try it and has agreed that it's arguably one of the best vertical jumping courses available. Nothing comes close to Vert Shock in terms of efficiency and time saving. It's the medicine I've been searching for all along. After 2 months with the course, I can claim that I will no longer depend on my hop shot. My basketball game has already changed. It's a lot more stable now, and the coaches are starting to take note of it. Defenders who play against me all started to figure out too. They haven't entirely accepted the reality that I'm blocking all their efforts and collecting all their rebound yet. I've managed to solve my most significant flaw under the rim, and it's all happened within 8 weeks. I wouldn't want to sound like I'm bragging about myself right now. I understand that I am far from fame, but I'm just happy I've found something that helps. Updates: I decided to do a second cycle of Vert Shock, and I gained 6 inches more. After the first time experiencing such great results with the program, I asked myself, what will happen if I do the routine once more? So I allowed myself to rest for 14 days and started the program again right from phase 1. I've been through 8 weeks of the same process, just like the first time. The only thing I changed was adding Justin Jus Fly, Darlington guideline, which helped me do the workout faster and more efficiently.
At first, I wasn't that happy with 6 inches. After all, I've always been passionate about being the strongest, highest, most potent jumper I can be. But then I looked at the broad picture. I finished with a 41.5 inches vertical jump. That is the result of my hard work, determination, and of course, Vert Shock. This is what you accomplish when you train hard and have the right tool.
My overall Vert Shock review. Purchasing experience. Although the program is well presented that anyone could easily understand, the purchasing process is annoying and tiring. Like popular digital goods, you will have to run around and click on several pop-ups before eventually getting to what you will pay for. I had to tap on 4 or 5 pop-ups, including the secret manual by Justin Jus Fly, Darlington. I chose to pass all of these deals as I preferred to first get to the real program. However, others may find them useful, depending on their vertical jumping objectives. My advice to Adam Foker or whoever decides the purchasing process would be to make it simpler and add navigation to bonus materials inside the actual program. The interface.
As I have already mentioned, the Vert Shock software is understandable and user-friendly. The mega menu is rationally set up with navigation bars for every chapter of the system. It is also super mobile-friendly, which is a massive bonus as many users, such as myself, prefer to learn on the phone or spend spare time at work or at school to review the lessons.
Video tutorials. There are video tutorials of Adam Folk himself describing the workout's aim and some suggestions on how to use the material to its maximum value for each workout lesson. The videos are of high resolution and do include subtitles to improve the user experience. Below the video tutorials are extra material to click on if you would like to learn more about the topic. Exercises. I was pleased to see that the Vert Shock workouts can be completed at home efficiently. Unlike traditional jump training programs, it doesn't require a weight room or any bulky gym equipment. Drills used for the program to be named: tuck bounces, single leg, box hops, clap push-ups, 180 squat, supermans, etc. A large number of workouts are calisthenic or plyometric. Thanks to the rustic nature of the program, you can use gravity and your weight to support the exercises. Moreover, the workouts would be familiar to anyone who has undergone a high-intensity strength training plan like Chaos or CrossFit. What Vert Shock does is push your body to make more use of the energy you currently have rather than attempting to acquire new energy. This makes this system so unique and lets it stand out among all the conventional jumping programs. You can find other vertical jump manuals with this approach, like Boing Vert Animal, for example, but far less effective compared to Vert Shock. Equipment requirements. Although you can comfortably perform the workouts at home, there are a few simple pieces of equipment that I suggest you pick up for the workouts that include medicine ball, box pad, and foam roller. To know more or buy Vert Shock, please find the official link is in the description below.